Hi everyone, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Today's video is very important if you are in Merchant Navy or you want to join Merchant Navy. Today we are going to talk about world of shipping. I hope you guys know that 90% of the cargo transported throughout the world is because of shipping, right? It is one of the oldest profession and India was the first country to start shipping around 6500 years back. In today's, we are going to discuss four important things. One is who are the key players in merchant navy industry, who are the biggest shipbuilders in merchant navy industry, which are the countries with most number of ship registrations, where we are going to discuss what is ship registration as well, and lastly, the biggest ship recyclers. So we'll talk a little bit about what is ship recycling as well. So let us just start, sir. So first of all, to give you an overview, this is a graph that is from Statista website, UNCTAD stats. So out here you can see this blue color, dark blue color is building, light blue color is ownership, red color is registration, green color is recycling. So first let me tell you what is building. This is shipbuilding. कि suppose this dark blue color is shipbuilding, तो किस country में, in which country maximum shipbuilding happens, right? Where are maximum number of ships built? So you can see over here, China is number one, then is Korea, and then comes Japan. Republic of Korea means South Korea, right? So maximum amount of shipbuilding happens in China, then it is South Korea, and then it is Japan. Well, मैं आपको बता दूं that I have sailed on ships which have been made in Japan, Korea, and China, and Japanese ships are considered the best. Now, second comes this ownership. What do you mean by ownership? Ship owner. Like you have an Activa, you are the owner of the Activa, right? You have a truck, you are the owner of the truck. So ship owner means कि ship किसका है? Shipbuilding is happening over here, but ship owner किसका ship है? Greece, number one. So there is a owner in Greece. He has got lot of money. So he says, okay, China, take money and build 5 ships for me. So that is why China is building ships over here. But number one कौन है? Greece. Greece के बारे में they say that every third house in Greece there is a ship owner who might be having 2 or 3 ships or 5 ships or 8 ships. So that is how shipping industry is in Greece today. So maximum amount of ownership is in Greece. Then comes China and Japan are very close to each other. And then after that Korea. India is very low out here. Then comes registration. What is registration? But I have an Activa. I have got a RC for that Activa, and that Activa is registered under the government of Uttarakhand. So I'll be following all the roads, taxes as per government of Uttarakhand. Right? Similarly, say there is a ship owner of Greece. He says, I have given the money to Chinese people or Japanese people to build ship. Now when the ship comes, he says, Bhaiya, where to register that ship? That means even ship has a nationality. तो बोलता है ship को registration कहाँ करे? तो maximum number of registrations happen in Panama, Liberia, even little bit in Greece, China, Marshall Islands, maximum. So you can see maximum number of registrations happen in Panama, Liberia, Marshall Islands, then little bit in China and Greece, and very little in India as well. So एक बार और बता दूं, registrations मतलब होता है कि say a ship owner in Greece makes a ship in China and gets registered in Panama. Why? He says, if I get my ship registered in Greece, then I will have to follow all the rules and regulations of Greece. Now, some rules and regulations of Greece are very tough. I'm a businessman, I have to save money. If I register my ship in Panama, Panama's rules are very loose. I can save a lot of money. Taxation is less. Rules are very less stingy. Even if my ships are not in very good condition, still they will say very good, okay, and give the stamp. On the other hand, if I want to register my ship in India, they have very tough rules, very difficult to register ship over here. So I will go to Panama because I'm a businessman, I have to save money. I will go to Liberia. I will go to Marshall Islands over here. That is why maximum number of ship owners get their ships registered in Panama, Liberia or Marshall Islands, because here the restrictions are very less and they are even called flag of convenience. इसके ऊपर I will be making a separate video for sure. Last is recycling. So ship owner got a ship made in China, registered in Panama. Next 20 years, easy life, everything fine. After 20 years, he says ship is taking a lot of money on maintenance but not getting much money. So अरे यार इस ship को scrap this ship. So he says let's go to India or Bangladesh or Pakistan and tell them, okay, take this ship, it has got lot of steel, it has got this is machinery inside, you cut it, you do whatsoever, give me money for whatever kg it is. So in Pakistan, India and Bangladesh, they say, okay, we will pay you 33,000 rupees per ton for the ship, steel and everything. Right? So they say, why again Bangladesh, India and Pakistan over here? Because over here the labor is very cheap. The restrictions of labor are very loose. Over here labor is very cheap and they are not very safety conscious. Proper PP नहीं पहनेंगे, fumes अगर जा रही हैं, even if health is not okay, still they will work. So over here, the recyclers can pay a lot of money to the ship owner over here. So generally, ships come over here. So without wasting any time, let us go ahead. Key players, top 3 countries in maritime industry. वैसे तो you've got an idea. Japan, China and Greece are the top 3 countries. Little bit below is US, then comes Singapore, then Germany, then UK, then South Korea, then Norway and then Denmark. But these 3 are the most important countries. So over here, value of vessels in billion US dollars. So Japanese ships out here have got the maximum value, and you know why? Because they have got the maximum number of LNG carriers, and LNG carrier ki ek ship ki cost is a lot. That is why. Let's move ahead. Japan is the biggest country in terms of fleet value, as I told you. There has been a huge increase in the valuation of Japanese vessels due to the recent boom in the LNG industry. So LNG ships, suddenly the cost has increased and the valuation of Japanese industry in shipping has increased. Japan is also one of the world's largest shipbuilding nations and is home to some of the world's largest shipbuilders. Yes. If I go on ship and I know there's a Japanese ship, I know even if it is 15 years old, it will be a fantastic ship. Japanese shipyards specialize in building high-tech vessels such as LNG carriers, cruise ships and car carriers. But they make oil tankers as such. Major companies in Japan are NYK, K-Lines, Mitsui SK Lines. So I never knew that K-Lines is known as Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha Limited. And NYK Line is known as Nippon Yusen Kaisha Line. But these are very good shipping companies. China is biggest in terms of number of vessels owned, with total around 6,908 vessels are owned by China themselves. If you are more interested to know about China, why there's a special video on that where you can know about China shipbuilding industry. China also owns the largest container fleet in the world. Rich people. China is the world's largest shipbuilding nation, accounting for more than 40% of the global shipbuilding market. Shipyards itne sare hain, and they spend so much money on the R&D and everything so that they can make ships at a faster pace, at a lesser price, with the good quality as well. So shipyards, 40% of global market for shipbuilding is with Chinese people. Chinese shipyards specialize in building bulk carriers, tankers, container ships, as well as offshore support vessels and floating production, storage and offloading units as well. Major companies are COSCO Shipping, China Shipping, Orient Overseas Container Limited as well. Greece is a maritime nation by tradition. Jaise India is one of the oldest nation for maritime, similarly is Greece. But they have still retained that power with them. As shipping is arguably the oldest form of occupation of the Greeks and has been a key element of Greek economic activity since ancient times. Greece has the highest valued tanker fleet. सबसे ज़्यादा tankers Greece के पास हैं. Shipping employs around 392,000 people in Greece, 14% of the workforce. And they say every second house in Greece is with a ship owner. The Greek shipping industry is dominated by family-owned businesses. Ship owners, Greece. Ship owners, Greece. And that is why you will see a lot of shipping companies have their offices in Cyprus. Because owners वही हैं boss. It is easy to convince them. आइए सर चाय पे बैठते, सर 5 जहाज दे दीजिए. जय माता दी, done. Greek ship owners operate a wide variety of vessel types including bulk carriers, tankers and container ship. Major companies are MTM, Dynacom, TMS Cardiff Gas as well. So I have heard about MTM and Dynacom very frequently. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Biggest shipbuilding countries and companies. Let us discuss them. So these are the biggest shipbuilding nations. China number 1, then comes South Korea, then comes Japan, then comes Philippines, then comes European Union, then comes rest of the world. India कहीं नहीं दिख रहा है आपको, right? So this is the percentage. China has 45% market, South Korea has 29%, Japan 18%, Philippines 1%, European Union 1%, rest of the world 6% only. Biggest shipbuilding companies: Korea has Hyundai Heavy Industries, China has China State Shipbuilding Corporation, Korea has Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering, Korea has Samsung Heavy Industries, China has China Shipbuilding Industry Corporation. And ये सब कितना कितना मिलियन ग्रॉस टनेज के शिप्स बनाते हैं. दिस इज व्हाट इज मेंशन ओवर हियर एज वेल. Countries with more ship registration, as I have already told you earlier, what is registration? Still a similar example. Can you see me over here? This is my Activa. This is my RC over here. Certificate of registration, Government of Uttarakhand. So this is what I have got. So I am having an Activa and I have to follow rules and regulation of Government of Uttarakhand over here. Copy it. Similarly, out here, there is each ship has got its nationality where the ship is registered. तो उसे कहते हैं फ्लैग स्टेट कि मेरा शिप इज सपोज रजिस्टर्ड इन इंडिया, सो दैट फ्लैग स्टेट इज ऑफ इंडिया. दैट मीन्स माई शिप नेशनैलिटी इज इंडियन. द फ्लैग स्टेट रेफर्स टू द कंट्री अंडर हुज लॉ अ शिप इज रजिस्टर्ड और फ्लैग. इट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर रेगुलेटिंग एंड ओवरसीइंग द सेफ्टी एंड एनवायरमेंटल परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ द वेसल. सो अगर इफ माई शिप इज रजिस्टर्ड इन इंडिया से, सो माई शिप विल फॉलो ऑल द गाइडेंस ऑफ laid by the Indian shipping industry or by the Indian government. Why? Because then it becomes India's responsibility that this ship, if ever it is roaming in wherever whichever part of the world, no such marine pollution happens that the reputation of India gets lost. So certain countries have very high standards and certain countries have very low standards. Very low standard means ship owners save a lot of money, because standard less means you have to invest less money, and that is where flag of convenience happens. So you can see over here, maximum number of ships registered in Panama, then comes Liberia, then comes Marshall Islands, then comes Hong Kong, then comes Singapore, then comes Malta, then comes Bahamas, then comes Greece, then comes China, then comes Cyprus. Note all these vessels around 10,000 deadweight or higher, और ये सब ships registered. Okay, numbers की अभी बात नहीं करते, but I'm just talking about maximum number of ships. Now question is, why are the maximum number of ships registered in Panama? Let us see. So the three biggest flag state in terms of gross tonnage are Panama, Liberia and the Marshall Islands. These countries offer favorable tax and regulatory environments, making them attractive ship owners who want to take advantage of lower taxes, less restrictive labor laws and other benefits. The ship owner says, if my country is registered in Marshall Islands, I have to give less taxes, favorable, I will have a chance to have more profits. So why not my let my ship be built in China or Japan or anywhere, but nationality तो मैं लिबेरिया की रखूंगा और मार्शल आइलैंड्स की रखूंगा. And that is why maximum ships are registered in these countries. Biggest ship recyclers. So after registration, let us come to recyclers. Now the ship has become old and it has to be scrubbed. तो recycling कहां पर होगी? So this is what is ship recycling? Is a process of dismantling and disposing of old and retired ships to obtain steel and other valuable materials for use. You can see over here an old ship being scrapped. Now these things are done in a very unsafe condition. Look at a laborer out here. He is not wearing proper PPE. The gas fumes coming out from over here. Sometimes these are old ships. Something can fall on your head and you can get fatal. You can get injured fatally as well. Many times people die out here. Oil वगैरह जो निकलता है यहाँ से, it environmentally pollutes the environmental nearby. So these are not a very good environment to do these jobs, and that is why जो developed countries are like Europe and all, they say, oh, this is not our job, and if we scrap, we will have a certain standard to maintain. Our labor will do it in a very, very safety standard. So definitely our cost will go up. And to ship owner, if you are from Greece, I cannot pay you much money. I can pay you say 12,000 rupees a ton. Out here in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, we say we have got cheap labor. No worries, 600 rupees per day, I'll get a welder. No worries with that. I'll pay you 33,000 rupees per ton. And all the ship owners from Greece, China, everywhere, they say, no worries. Our environment is also safe. Let us take our ships to India, Bangladesh and Pakistan. जोर से बोलो जय माता दी. Bangladesh is currently the world's largest ship recycling country, accounting for around 30% of the global market. The country ship recycling yards are primarily located along the Chittagong coast, where they employ tens of thousands of workers. Bangladesh के बाद India आता है, and then comes Pakistan. A little bit happens in Turkey as well. So India is the second largest ship recycling country with a market of around 20%. ये कहाँ पर होता है? In Gujarat, recycling yards like Alang. Alang is a place which is a big recycling yard and where recycling of ships happen. You can see the condition over a card दिया बीच से, right? Pakistan, in the port of Gadani, this is happening. Third largest with a market share around 10%. So the conclusion is, India is doing great at recycling, but at shipbuilding, we are far, far behind. In terms of ship ownership, we are far behind. And we as seafarers have a huge responsibility. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.